Welcome back. News 4 is your local election headquarters.
Political analysts Carl Calabrese and Jess Schuster join us this morning to discuss last night's, and I guess I should say overnight's results, as we still have them coming in here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Initial takeaways on quite the remarkable night.
The greatest comeback in American political history. Up to this point in my lifetime, it was Richard Nixon coming back from a terrible defeat in 1963 for governor of California, where he made that famous quote, "You won't have Richard Nixon to kick around anymore." And that was a great comeback 5 years later when he was elected president, and then last night. And not only that, but this was the political equivalent of a walk-off grand slam home run in baseball, in the sense that win the presidency, retake the Senate, probably keep the House, and win the popular vote. Nobody saw that coming on either side of the aisle.
Yeah, I think, look, the Democrats nationally had a major reckoning last night. And I think where they go from here depends on the leaders and who steps up. But certainly, I think they will be meeting. There will be probably some message discipline. I think we saw Donald Trump make up ground everywhere except with college-educated women. Nobody expected that. We also saw some of the abortion magic fall off, right? But locally, we had some big victories. The DA's race was important to Erie County. We kept the majority of the assembly members who represent this area in the New York State Assembly. And obviously, we're sending 2 state senators to Albany also. So it's a mixed bag. I think New York did well. The state party did well in terms of the congressional races. Looks like we're going to have 5 seats. Democrats, I think, flipped 3 and kept 2. And that was a big deal in 2022. So, the state party and the local party is working. I think nationally we have some work to do, and hopefully we get down to it.
Wish we could pick your brain all morning. We are running out of time. Are you surprised at how fast the results kind of came in? Some projected this would span across days.
Yes, I am in that respect, but depending on what network you watch, as many did not call states that probably should have been called much earlier in the evening. But no, I think many people thought that Pennsylvania was a key, and Pennsylvania was telling people that it would take 4 days to count all of the mail-in votes. So, yeah, I'm surprised that we had a winner on election night, as we're supposed to.
We will get a chance to pick your brains a little more. We're going to have you join us in the morning rush here at 6:45.
Great.
So we look forward to that. Thank you both.